There's so many things that I wanted to talk to you about today, and they've just been adding up, and I've just been putting off doing the video because I start doing a video on something and then I just realize that I'm more excited about something else and I want to talk about something else, and then I listen to an interview and then I think, oh, I would like to talk about that. I've just realized I have to focus, and just instead of trying to do all the different topics, I just have to do more videos and I have to get them out faster, more frequently. Here we go. We're halfway through November and all of a sudden I wake up and there's just, it's sleet, it's winter. How come? Why winter? Why now? Winter is when the earth is the furthest from the sun. Oh, no, actually the earth is closest to the sun in the winter for the northern hemisphere. Canada, US, Europe, Russia, Asia. Oh, it's all winter when we're closest to the sun because the earth is tilted on its axis. And so even though the distance, my light, my light just fell apart behind the camera. That's okay. We're just gonna keep on going. Because if I don't get this video done, I will never get another video done. So here we go. With broken lights just smashing in the background of the camera. The distance between the tilt of the planet, 23.4 degrees. Even though the tilt is the difference in the tilt between the northern hemisphere, which is tilted closer to the sun, and the southern hemisphere, which is tilted away from the sun, even though the difference of the tilt is really small, and actually smaller than the distance between the sun and the earth in summer and the sun and the earth in winter. So this less of a difference, but still, it's still winter when the earth is closer to the sun, but we're tilted away from it. Even though the tilt makes us less far away from the sun than we are in the summer, that can't be right. So what they tell us is makes it all clear. When the sun is striking the earth directly, then the light goes straight through the atmosphere and onto us, and then it's summer and it's hot. But when the light has to go through the angle through the atmosphere, then it's not hot, and it's really cold and snowing because the light has to travel through an extra little bit of atmosphere. Even though the heat has come from so far and it hits our atmosphere, just a little bit of extra feet by the tilting. Maybe it's not a couple extra feet. Maybe it's a couple of kilometers. Even though that's just itty bitty compared to how far the light supposedly traveled to get to the earth, it's still just this sucks up all the heat, and then none of the sun's heat hits us at all. No, that's not why. And then some people said, hello scientists, that doesn't make a lot of sense, because even in the summer, when the sun is setting and it's near the horizon, it has to go through all that extra atmosphere. But it's not winter every sunset in the summer. So that doesn't make much sense, because it has to go through the extra atmosphere and this tilting. So then the scientists made it all clear again, because then they told us, well, no, silly, because in the summer, the atmosphere in the oceans, they store up all the heat from the light of the sun. Just all the accumulation of the heat just accumulates, and then it's all hot in the day, even though we're so much further away from the sun than we are in the winter. Except for at night, sometimes it can still be cold. Sometimes you have a hot day, 20 degrees Celsius in the spring, and then at night it just goes down to -2. And then the next day it's +12. And so the heat that is collected in the oceans and in the atmosphere only works during the day. And then at night it doesn't work the same way. So you can still have very cold nights, very hot days at some points of the year, even though the reason that summer is hot is because the atmosphere and oceans keep it hot because they accumulate the heat, they store it, and then they release it. They don't release it at night. Magic. Sparkle sound.